Welcome to the Warriors Haven podcast, the place where discipline meets purpose and everyday people become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jaisha Sutherland, a retired Army drill sergeant, single mom, and the founder of the Warriors Haven. Around here, we talk fitness, mindset, and the mission of building a stronger you, mentally, physically, and financially. Because this isn't just about the gym. It's about life, leadership, and living on your terms. So gear up, lock in, and let's step into the haven where warriors are made. Hey friends, welcome to this next episode of the Warriors Haven. So in this episode, I'm going to shift and I'm going to talk to you about fitness, which is another love category of mine. Nutrition is something I do harp on. It's something I'm very passionate about because nutrition is what has catapulted me to where I am being able to record these episodes for this podcast for you guys. Once I bore-sighted and I put the laser center mass on the target of nutrition, for me, it has literally opened everything. For my military, you know what I'm talking about. So for this episode, though, I'm going to shift and talk about nutrition because how this now flows into fitness. Being in the military, we see so many of our military friends and we wonder, they get up, they exercise, they're running miles, they're doing hundreds of push-ups, hundreds of sit-ups. And the question always is how, but we don't realize the time, the effort, the practice that goes in to all of that. See, through basic training, those are just 9 weeks. Those are 9 weeks of reframing, restructuring how the mind thinks and operates. The real challenge and the real work begins when we reach our first duty station, when we reach our first unit. So I really want to talk to you guys today about fitness and why it feels so hard until it doesn't. It's a question that I hear so much. It's a topic of conversation I have a lot. And if working out feels hard, I just want to tell you, your body isn't the problem. Your brain is still learning. So I'm going to reference back to last episode. And if you haven't listened to the episode before this, please go back and listen to it as we move into this series. So if you've ever started a workout routine feeling motivated, and then 2 weeks later wondered why it suddenly felt 10 times harder, this episode, it's for you. And for all of you that has had this conversation with me, I want you guys to really listen up. Most people think fitness fails because they didn't want it badly enough. They felt like they weren't disciplined. They fell off track. They messed it all up. But what if none of that was true? What if fitness feels hard because it's supposed to at first? So today I'm going to explain why beginners struggle, why consistency feels exhausting in the beginning, and why the people who never miss a workout, quote unquote, they're not stronger. They're just stored a little different. I hope this episode helps to remove some of that blaming and it replaces it with hopefully a little bit more understanding. So like I said, let's connect to last episode. When you start working out, everything is new. The time is new. The movements are new. The soreness in every part of your body is new. The routine that you're now implementing is new. The schedule that has now changed is new. So from last episode, all that means is that it's living in the working memory because we're still learning. Your brain has to think about when to go, what to wear, what exercises to do, how long it will take, how sore you'll be later. And that's a lot of mental effort. So when people say, I just don't have the energy to work out, what they really mean is my brain is overloaded. Fitness isn't just physical at the beginning. It's mentally expensive. Here's something no one explains. When a new habit is established, it costs mental energy. It costs decision making. It costs focus. That's why beginners feel drained after workouts, emotionally tired, mentally resistant. Not because the workout was too hard, but because their brain worked overtime. Compare that to someone who's been exercising for years. They don't debate it. They don't negotiate. They don't overthink it. They just go. That's not motivation. That's long-term memory. Let's talk about the moment most people quit. Why falling off is normal. Life happens. Stress increases. Sleep drops. Energy drops. When energy drops, working memory shrinks. And what gets dropped first? New habits. So people say, I was doing so good and then I stopped. I fell off. I don't know why I quit. Here's the truth. You didn't quit. Your brain paused something that wasn't stored yet. That's not failure. That's biology. Now, here's the hope. This is how fitness can become easier over time. When you repeat the same habit, same time, same movement, same structure, your brain starts saying, this is familiar. This is safe. We can store this. That's when fitness moves from working memory to long-term memory. And once that happens, it feels lighter. It feels automatic. It feels less emotional. It feels less draining. That's when people say, I feel weird if I don't work out. That's not obsession. It's automation. So here's where I'm going to be honest. Most fitness programs fail because they add too much too fast, change things constantly, require too many decisions, overload the working memory. They expect people to live in working memory forever. But the goal isn't intensity. The goal is storage. Simple routines beat perfect plans. Repetition beats variety. Consistency beats motivation every single time. So here's the reframe I want you to take with you. Fitness feels hard until your brain decides it's now safe. If working out feels like a fight, you're not broken. You're just early. In the next episode, we're applying the same concept, yep, you guessed it, to nutrition. Why eating healthy feels overwhelming, why decision fatigue destroys diets, and how to stop thinking about food all day. Because nutrition fails for the same reason fitness does. Everything lives in working memory. And once we fix that, everything changes. So friends, I hope that you were able to find this episode insightful, maybe a little bit educational, and I am so excited to be in this series with you as we continue to talk about working memory and long-term memory, how it's so important that we can identify in the present moment with what we're working with and dealing with whenever life strikes at us. So until next time, friends, stay strong, stay focused, stay ready. Hi, friend. Thanks for tuning into the Warriors Haven podcast, where we turn discipline into freedom and help you build the body, mindset, and lifestyle you deserve. If today's episode fired you up or gave you just that little push you needed, don't stop here. Head on over to thewarriorshaven.com, where you'll find details on how to jumpstart the next version of you. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself every single day. So until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay ready. I'm Jaisha Sutherland, and you're listening to the Warriors Haven podcast.